This match just might set social media on fire.
Oh, it's already trending.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
You know, even though the title is not on the line, this is still an important match for the champ. He can't afford to show any weakness here.
Drop down. Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over!
Beautiful technique.
You gotta believe this one's over. Here we go. Boom, what impact.
There's a certain feeling that comes over the combatants in a steel cage match once they hear the door close and see the official lock it. A superstar must know that their body is going to be thrown against the steel, that their face will most likely be raked across the cage, and that anything is legal in this environment.
He's taking some offense. He needs to create some space. He's going for the pin. And Gallagher quickly kicks out.
Gallagher kicks out. A loss there would have been anything but gentlemanly.
You spoke about this earlier, Corey. It's crucial for a WWE superstar to fully understand the gravity of the situation they're in when they battle inside a 15-foot-high steel cage. An individual must be ready to endure pure brutality and be prepared for the fight of their life. No one leaves a steel cage match without scars.
Corey, you said something of value for once, and that anything is legal inside the steel cage. To that point, something else we've seen over the years is interference. Whether it's The Undertaker coming up through the ring or John Cena getting bashed in the head with the cage door from the outside, it's all legal in the cage. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Byron, we talk about the progression of steel cage matches and the type of structures that have been spawned from them. I need to point out that...
Do you guys take requests? We're tuning up the band.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
No, there's the reversal.
Ooh, what impact. Got every ounce of that one. This could be over.
Stone Cold Stunner!
It's over!
Looks like Gallagher is feeling the physicality of this contest.
How can he not? Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
It's almost as if this steel cage has chewed him up and spit him out. He looks absolutely helpless in there right now.
He's in big trouble here. I don't think I remember ever seeing him this much off his game.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Boom! Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door.
Oh! This might be it! Oh, my!
Oh, nasty impact.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match. And sometimes it comes down to a superstar doing whatever they need to do in order to survive.
You guys take requests. We're tuning up the band. Super kick.
This one is over. Come on, Jack Gallagher, you can do this.
Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match.
This steel cage match is in the books.
These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here is your winner, Adam Ace.
Extremely impressive win, guys. Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.